this afternoon? Good, that's good. Well, I was going to sing for you today, but I decided not to torture you that badly. It's not that I'm a bad singer, it's just that, well, you'll hear enough singing today. But besides that, I'm grounded from singing. Yes, grounded. You know when you were a kid, how you used to get grounded until your toys would be taken away? I never liked that. I thought it was unfair. Of course, I was always on the receiving end of it, but it's true. You were a kid. You didn't have any organizational skills. And besides, whenever you went to your parents' room, it would always be a mess, but you could never take their toys away. So, I'm grounded from singing. And the only thing I did to get grounded was to mess up my jaw. See, last year it was causing me pain and it wouldn't open fully, so I went to go see a doctor. And after waiting, and waiting, and waiting, because it's a doctor's office, I finally get in to see the doctor and he concludes that he has no idea what's wrong with me. So he sent me to go see a dentist. So I go to this dentist and I wait. And then she concludes that she has no idea what's wrong with me. So she sent me to go see a specialist. So I go to Midland and I go see the specialist, and guess what? He knows what's wrong with me because he's a specialist. He told me that my jaw was dislocated. And I was like, ouch. But he didn't just come out and say, your jaw is dislocated. No, instead he had to use all the medical terms that he learned over 10 years of medical school. I'm a smart guy. I have a large vocabulary. But all I heard was, wah, 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 wah. Like the adults from the Peanuts cartoons, Charlie Brown, Snoopy. I miss those cartoons, the Flintstones, Jetsons, the Peanuts, the good cartoons. Thank you. That's the thing that sucks about getting old. And I know most of you are thinking, shut up. But it's true. I have a little sister, she's 5. I'm 18, that's a 13-year difference. I can't talk to her about any of the cartoons I watched as a kid. Because, well, if I do, wah, 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 wah. For instance, if I were to suddenly yell out, yabba dabba doo! Nothing. She'll just think I'm being an idiot. And I'll try and explain it to her. Wah, 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 wah. But she's smart. She'll try and bring it to her level. Well, on Adventure Time, I'll stop her. No, I don't watch Adventure Time. I think it's a dumb show. Thank you again. But of course, all cartoons are dumb. That's what makes them funny. Just different generations of dumb. So, this doctor told me that my jaw was dislocated. And then he tried to figure out what caused the dislocation. And he asked if I had had any accidents in the past 2 years. My first thought was no, I'm potty trained. And then I realized what he was talking about. So I said, yes. A year and a half ago, I had a tennis accident. See, I was playing a game, and I had a partner. And the ball came over the net. And normally, in tennis, whenever you go for the ball, you call the ball. You say, my ball, so your partner knows not to go for the ball. We didn't call the ball. Instead, it was like somebody just was playing fetch with 2 dogs, and we just went for the ball. Ball, 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 ball. So, it ended, we crashed together. And we were lying on the ground. And the worst part about that wasn't the pain, wasn't even the embarrassment from the teammates. No, the worst part was lying on the ground and watching the ball bounce over our heads and keep going. So, this doctor said, yep, that could do it. That could cause you dislocation. And me thinking I'm smart, said, no, I can't. That was a year and a half ago. Yes, apparently these injuries can take some time to show themselves. This doctor just told me that I was lagging, like in a video game, like I was playing Call of Duty. Whenever you're running along and then suddenly, and then you just pop up someplace else. You hate lag in a video game. and you hate how you realize. You know who came up with the term lag? Neither do I. But I'm pretty sure it was a southern guy. Think about it. In the South, guys call girls gals. If you spell gal, it's G-A-L. If you spell lag, it's L-A-G. Another thing about these video games, it just shows that our society is obsessed with guns. And no, I'm not getting into the political aspect of that statement. That would take too long. I don't have enough time for that. But it's true. I mean, if you think about it, if a guy tries to impress a girl, what does he do? Hey, look at these guns. Bam! Except for me, it's more like, hey, look at my pistols. Pew, 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 pew. In case you couldn't tell, I'm not a strong guy. Learning it. Which is why my pistols sound like a Star Wars blaster. But then it surprises me. There are those guys who are like, hey, look at the gadgets. Boom, boom, boom. Fire, power. I don't think that ever impresses a girl. I think they're scared, and all they hear is wah, 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 wah. Well, that's all the time I have. Thank you.